How much acoustic treatment do I really need for my home studio? Are you setting up a home studio for electronic music and wondering how much acoustic treatment you really need? Let's break it down so you can create the best environment for mixing and mastering. The amount of acoustic treatment you requiring depends on your room size, shape, and the type of music you produce. Electronic music often emphasizes bass frequencies, so controlling low-end reflections is essential. Acoustic treatment aims to manage sound reflections in your room. This helps you hear your mixes clearly without interference from the room itself. There are two main types of treatment: absorption and diffusion. Absorption materials like foam or mineral wool soak up sound energy, especially high frequencies. This reduces unwanted echoes and sharpness. Bass traps are a specific type of absorption material designed to handle low-frequency energy, which is especially important for electronic music. On the other hand, diffusers scatter sound waves. They help reduce harsh reflections without making the room feel dead. Now, how much treatment do you actually need? Generally, you should aim for about 30 to 40% of your room's surface area to be covered with acoustic treatment. This coverage helps control reflections and bass issues effectively. However, be careful not to overtreat your space, as too much treatment can make the room sound unnatural. In most home studios, absorption materials will dominate due to space and budget limitations. For electronic music, pay special attention to bass trapping. Bass frequencies can easily accumulate in untreated corners, leading to inaccurate sound during mixing. Start by placing bass traps in all corners of your room, including where the walls meet the ceiling and the floor. Next, treat the first reflection points on the side walls and ceiling with absorptive panels. This will help reduce early reflections that can blur your stereo imaging. You can also use diffusers on the rear wall to maintain a sense of space without adding harsh reflections. Avoid relying solely on foam, as it mainly absorbs high frequencies and may leave bass issues unresolved. When setting up your monitoring system, position your speakers and listening spot carefully. This minimizes room modes and ensures a balanced sound field. Accurate monitoring is vital for mixing and mastering electronic music to achieve loudness and clarity. Proper acoustic treatment prevents misleading frequency boosts or cancellations caused by reflections, allowing you to make better decisions regarding equalization, compression, and effects. For a home studio focused on electronic music, aim for moderate acoustic treatment covering about 1/3 of your room's surfaces. Focus on bass traps and absorption at reflection points, and add diffusion where possible. This setup will support accurate monitoring, which is essential for effective mixing and mastering.